Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. I have several people ask me, hey Robert, I need an estimate. Man, that cost video is about the best I can do. And let me tell you why. Because every time I get there to do a job for somebody, one job turns into 4, 2 jobs turn into 8, 3 jobs turn into 12. So I can't give you an estimate. I'll tell you $300. I'll get there. We working for 2 days. $300 turns into $800. You know, the deal is, if you're able to pay, I really appreciate if you could pay my hard travel costs, which is basically $150 a day. Hotels, meals on the road, gas in the car, maybe a toll or two, stuff like that. Roundabout, it's about $150 a day. And then if you can afford it, do $50 an hour. So, you know, $150 a day if I'm there for 4 hours or longer, and $50 an hour if you can afford it, you know. Occasionally I'll visit somebody and I can take care of their problem in less than 2 hours. If I'm near 2 hours or less, you know, maybe you can help me with partial of my travel expenses. I got to travel 2 more hours to help the next person for 2 hours. So maybe you could do 75 plus 50 an hour. But, you know, at any rate, not having money is not a deal breaker. Just let me know ahead of time. And just, you know, you do what you can, I'll do what I can. And it's always been working out. So, you know, that's the deal on giving you estimates. The estimates are normally no good.
Yeah, how many miles you done put on the Volvo now?
It's got 458 and some change right now.
Wow.
Somebody tried to kill themselves on the interstate just now.
What?
Yeah, they lost the forklift.
Wow.
And off the Tinker Day, LKQ and Jessup. There's a sleep in right next door to this place. Heck, I could stay there and hang out at the junkyard all the time. They told me I had to go down here and cross a bridge to the right, import section. Let's go see how it's gonna work. Look, they got hay. Hey. I guess they feeding the horsepower out here before somebody takes it to the crib. Keep that horsepower going. But I've never been here before. This is north of DC, about 30 minutes. Baltimore area. LKQ. Let's see what we can get into, folks. There was a manual stick Volvo 850 here. Let's see. 910. That's only been here 11 days. That hadn't been here long. About 30 days ago. Wait, we got some help. 717. So this is 910, this is 717. Man, that's 914. There ain't no rhyme or reason here. I was trying to see how long these cars are in this yard. That's 915, 914. I don't know if this is a 30-day lot or 60-day lot. 916. I guess that's the bridge over there. So I'm gonna go over there and see if I can find some Volvo. Uh-oh, here's an XC70. Must be truck section. Oscar asked me to check this thing for something. Let me see what it has. Well, one thing it has is a locked door. No tow hitch. I'll check, see if there's any others over there in a minute. Go down here. Here's the notorious bridge, folks, and it's got a creek. One of my favorite things, a water hole. Go down there and see if we can find some fish in there. Import section. Let's check some dates. I could probably pull up on the phone and see if that 850's out here. 9-3. Let me look down here. I guess I'm gonna do my 4-row deal here. See if I can find some Volvo stuff. Got some P2s here. Man, that looks like ocean race color right there. Wagon there, S80 up there, S60 all-wheel drive there. Alright. Looks like we at the crush road. So 9-9. Man, I hope that ain't the crush road. See what's going on over here. Nine. Hope they get older than that here. They don't get no older than that. They in trouble. They crushing them in 2 weeks. That's like victory. Like victory auto salvage. Man, you got like a week to 8 to 10 days to get your stuff out of there. Here's another P2 Volvo. Oh, it's got those wheels I dislike. I tell you my least favorite wheels on Volvos. Those things right there. Hey, but it's got the center cap I need. Maybe I'll grab that. Those wheels turned out to be useful after all. Got me a center piece. I was going to get one, but heck, I might as well have a spare, so I grabbed 2. There's only 2 of those wheels out here. So I'm looking for P80. Go down here and see what the dates are on the end of these cars. Man, I need get a few of these oil cooler line block off plates. uh. 99 is the oldest car I see out here, people. That's rough. I'm actually looking for an 850 with a manual transmission setup in it, so I could get those interior parts for people. And I'm trying to help people get these parts for the best conversion you could do on these cars. On these 850s, T5s. Is putting the manual in them. The absolute best thing to do for those cars. And if you don't have the interior parts, your car just never looks right, man. I like my stuff to look right. If it looks right, feels right, drives right, man, you could drive that car as long as you feel up to it. When it looks busted up, drives busted up, smells busted up, you want to get rid of it. So if you want to keep your car, keep that thing running good, man, you want to put the right parts in the interior. A couple of Volvos there. Man, those wheels almost look the same on the S40 and the S60. August 19th. Maybe this is the tear row. So these cars have been here about a month. Shelf life, 1 month. Look like an 850 down there. I'm gonna go check that out. Maybe that's the car. 2 rows from being crushed. This, folks, nice blue 850. Up, it's turbo. It's not going to be a standard transmission model. Oil cooler lines are still there. Got a nice Honda symbol there. Roof trim looks good. Man, this windshield looks good. Doesn't look like a Volvo windshield, but Man, that windshield looks good. Let's see if it's got anything else interesting. Did somebody take the turbo? Nope, turbo's still there. Man, what brought this car here? Nice paint job too. 94, probably just got here on age alone. 850 turbo. Let's check the dash. Had a new cluster, but heck, the new cluster broke. $199. I'm assuming it was broke. Blue seats, man, that's rare. This car was blue to the bone, inside and out. I need that dome light, but I'm not gonna get it because I'm switching colors here soon. I'm switching to the darker color. It's got that thing there. People like that. Alright, I'm gonna go a couple rows. See if I can see some more Volvo. Dang, here's one here. Look like it's a newer S40. Well, that's it, folks. Just the 1850. I don't see no S70s or V70 P80 cars. Just one P80 car on the whole lot. So it must be gone. Waited too long. You snooze, you lose, as they say. Hope somebody got that manual stuff. More Volvo. Look at it, back in business. Got the R action going. Alright, let me get to my person that wants some help. 04 XC showing 682 RPM there. Down here it's showing 1500. So I'm gonna hook up my Vita computer and see what it's saying it's running at. 04 V70 cross country XC70. It's got a reading and the RPM says it's running at 1600 RPM, but here in Vita it says the engine speed is 650, 680. So let me run this up a little bit. I'm at 2500. 2500. It's reading 900 high. I'm at 3,500 on the gauge. 3,400, 3,500, 3,300. Reading about 1,000, almost 1,000 high on the RPM gauge. Also, my brake pedal travel seems far. Let me put a light on here. It's the brake. That travel. It's getting better. When I first start the car, the brake pedal travel was almost to the floor. As the car's been sitting here, the travel's gotten better. So, the battery on the car is bad. It was dead when I got it. I jumped it, took it for a little drive. This is where I'm at. I hooked up Vita while it's driving. I got these I did a fault trace there. All that stuff's going on. And then I got this stuff here going on. I'm gonna try to clear them while the car is running. If I shut the car off, the battery's not any good. It won't repopulate this stuff. So this is everything that's populated since I started the car. I cleared the codes with the car running. These are the two codes that came back. I hit erase all. I didn't shut the car off for that because it wouldn't start. And now I'm on read all. I have voltage bouncing around a little bit. I'm gonna rev the car up, let it come back down. Hopefully it won't stall. That didn't bounce down. Every once in a while I'll see it dip to 12 volts here on the computer. So it seems to be stable enough right now. But those are the codes that's there. I'm going to tell it to read codes one more time. I went over to unselected. It gave these things here. Look like some maintenance stuff. I'm going to go back to initial state and tell it to read the codes. That was initial state, I guess 10 minutes ago. When I cut the car off, this is where all the gauges ended up. It's like it didn't have enough power even to power down the gauges. I think I figured out the situation with the instrument cluster. There wasn't enough power to properly park the gauges when the car was turned off. So it seems to be better now. And every time we start the car, it cuts this dang heated seat on. But let me go ahead and shut this off and see if the power drops down. Car's been lowered. Bought some IPD lowering springs, maybe made for front wheel drive cars, and jammed them in there somehow. But the car is not riding smooth. Whenever I pick up speed, get up to about 40 miles an hour, I could feel the tail end just fishtailing back there, wiggling back and forth. So let me show you what I see back here on the rear suspension. This is how they access the bolt in here to do this rear strut on this car. And let me show you what's going on under it. When I come under the car, back here, the sway bar was cut out, so it's gone. But the spring seat stuff looks like this. I don't know if that's in all the way or not. And the spring is sitting down like that. I can see that spring is not turned right. It's not on that stop over there on that strut stop. So anyway, this car is wiggling around when we drive down the road, get up to about 30-40 miles an hour. Let me see what's going on over in this one. Can't tell if that one's on the spring stop or not. Now the other side of the car is jacked up on jack stands. This side of the car is on the ground. So, I'm trying to get up here. So I'm not sure if that thing is sitting in there properly or not. And this is what's going on the driver's side. Looks like that mount or something's all the way up in here. This vehicle has about 173,000 miles on it. The owner has no evidence that the timing belt's ever been done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this timing belt cover, take a look at those parts so I could order the proper parts. Great, do the timing belt. I think I'm gonna need to pull these hubs and replace the seals behind them too. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.